Fundraising team, sponsored by White Bakery. The Corner Pin. Friends and family gathered around Janine Hawhey, who runs the Corner Pin pub in Barnsley, after her sister Clarice died from epilepsy, and through fundraising events they've managed to raise more than £12,000 for the Epilepsy Society.
I'm Janine, and I am the operator of the Corner Pin in Barnsley. I've been the operator since 2015, and so we're currently fundraising for the Epilepsy Society in memory of my sister. My sister Clarice went to sleep on the 20th of September last year, and she didn't wake up, and we found out that she had a massive epileptic seizure in her sleep. She was only 22, so obviously it was a shock to everyone. We didn't know that was going to happen. She was disabled, but she didn't have a life expectancy, if that makes sense. She was as healthy as me and you. It was a big shock. So we decided as a family to try and help this cause, I suppose it is, yeah. We donated her brain to medical science so that no one, hopefully, she will help people not go through what we went through, do you know what I mean? And then I decided to do something every year in her memory, because, well, it's the least I can do, really. Do you know what I mean? It keeps her memory alive. Obviously, we keep it alive anyway, but I just want others to know she was special. Do you know what I mean? So we did a fundraiser in the pub, which consisted of tombolas, random body waxing. So if anybody wanted to come and get something waxed, you paid and you got to pull the strip off, which was quite, it was entertaining. There was a few eyebrows lost in the process. And it was just the regulars, just chipping in and really getting behind it. And it made me proud, because obviously my sister wasn't from Barnsley, but to show how the people supported myself and obviously my sister, it made me really proud. So then, we set our initial target at £5,000 and we smashed that. We smashed that within a couple of months, if I'd say so. So we arranged a skydive, and there was 25 of us ended up skydiving that day. Some regulars, some from 16 all the way up to, I think the oldest one was 70-year-old that did it. So currently we are just shy of £15,000 for the Epilepsy Society. And so we're hoping to hit 20 by December.
Eden's Bar. Owner of Eden's Bar, Mia Eden, has used connections from her father, former Barnsley FC player Nicky Eden, to raise nearly £10,000 for local charities through a series of events featuring former football players.
I'm Nicky Eden, own the bar with my daughter Mia. Currently working as a coach at the football club, the under-21s.
I'm originally from Barnsley, but I grew up in Birmingham, hence the accent. But I've now moved up and I'm running the bar.
Quite a fortunate position, so I thought might as well use that in some positive way to raise money for charity. We made a decision to make sure it was local charities that we helped. We've had people approach us, or we've chosen the charities. It's really just to raise money for people in Barnsley. I get involved sort of using my contacts with lads that I've played with, and ex-managers. And then I let Mia do all the hard work and organise everything else. Really proud of what she's done.
Not growing up here and then moving up and opening a bar and being brand new and not really knowing anyone, how me and my brother have been welcomed is just amazing. We've been open nearly 2 years now and we've made friends for life, and the community of Barnsley is so strong, and I think that's one of the reasons why we wanted to help local charities especially, because Barnsley folk just come together and help out, and they're always there for each other.
I mean, you're always wary of kind of running out of guests, but you know, football keeps throwing up different people, you know, current players and things like that, and really just want to keep them going. You know, they've been getting bigger every time we've done it, and you know, we've raised, I think, more money each one we've done. You know, they might get to a point where you hit the ceiling, so we might have to look at something else then. We just decided to give it a try, and then we thought, well, if we're getting people in the bar, we might as well, you know, we didn't really want to profit from it, other than get people into the bar, see what it was about. You know, the first one, quite quiet the first one, but you know, so the gradually built up, so we do, you know, an introduction with the guest, get an overview, a few stories about, you know, their careers, their lives, and then in the second half of it we do more of a Q&A for the audience.
I think the support we get is just a reflection on Barnsley itself and the people of Barnsley. You know, like my dad touched on, they started so small with probably an audience of about 25, 30, and now we're hitting kind of our full capacity for the pub, which is like 90 to 100 people. And I think that's just a reflection on the Barnsley community wanting to support us as a bar, as a family, support the charity, while they're also getting to hear stories and have, you know, a good Sunday afternoon drinking.
The Crown and Anchor. Through regular fundraising events, the team at this pub have raised thousands for Barnsley Hospital charity, a cause they believe benefits everyone in the town.
So I'm Matt from the Crown and Anchor in Bar Green, and we about 3 years ago looked out for a charity to support us with our events and where we can raise money for, and then Barnsley Hospital charity were the ones that really stood out to us as like a centre point of the town. We've all been to the hospital at some point, we've all got a story from the hospital at some point. You can see it practically everywhere in Barnsley. So to work with them over the last 3 years has been fantastic for us and the community around Bar Green and the pub. We have 3 main events per year, which is our firework night, a Crown Fest music festival night, music festival day and night, and then we have a family day throughout the year as well. Over the last 3 years, we have raised around about £10,000 for the charity through an array of events and customers getting involved as well. We had a chap who didn't cut any of his hair for a year and raised £500. We've held loads of smaller events and stuff where smaller amounts have gone and money pots have gone to the charity. So with working with the charity, like I say, everyone has got a story towards the hospital, including like all of our staff and all of our customers as well. So when we chose to work with Barnsley Hospital Charity, we had a lot of interest from the staff and the customers alike to support us with that. So every event that we've done, every fundraising we've done with them, they've known about where the money's going and who it impacts as well with that. So when the event happens, we've got staff that aren't working on the day that are happy to volunteer and work with the volunteers or the charity and stuff like that. The volunteers that come from Barnsley Hospital Charity as well, Debbie and Margaret are fantastic, along with Jane and Sam. They support the events that we do as part of like a real community feel and a hub towards the pub.